In accordance with the CDC protocols, following the Doffing protocol will minimize the risk for disease transmission. The trained observer will help you in the process. Before proceeding to the doffing area, get the attention of your trained observer. Once he or she signals you that it's clear, enter the doffing area. Inspect your personal protective equipment. Are there any obvious signs of contamination or materials on it? If so, you will need to disinfect the surface of your protective equipment with a DOH-approved designated disinfectant. Disinfect your outer gloves with a DOH-approved disinfectant or alcohol-based hand rub. Wipes may be used for any visible contamination. Removal of apron. If you are using your apron, you now need to remove it. Your trained assistant will help untie the strap. You will remove the apron by breaking the strap on the neck, rolling from inside to outside, away from your body, and immediately placing it in the appropriate receptacle. Examine your personal protective equipment for visible contamination, cuts, or tears. If you see any compromise on your personal protective equipment, you need to disinfect it with your approved disinfectant. Disinfect again your outer gloves. There are two very important things to remember at this point. First, take special care not to contaminate or tear the inner gloves. Second, do not snap the gloves, which could cause them to break. Removal of your outer gloves. First, remove the tape carefully. Hold the cuff of the glove and roll it down until the glove is completely off your hand. Form a ball on the other hand with your removed glove, then slide a finger down on the other hand and pull it off. Dispose it immediately. Inspect your inner gloves for any tear or contamination. If there is presence of a tear, remove the inner glove and perform hand hygiene. Put on a new set of gloves up to the edge of the coverall sleeve. If no tears identified, proceed to the next step. Removal of your face shield. As you remove the face shield, avoid touching the front of it. To remove the face shield, tilt your head forward slightly, grab the strap at the temple, and pull it forward and over your head. Dispose it immediately. Disinfect the inner gloves. Removal of the hood and coverall. Hold the zipper and avoid touching the skin, unzip completely using 2 fingers. The assistant will stand behind you and grasp the outside of the coverall at the shoulder and pulling it off in a downward motion until the coverall is off your shoulders completely. The assistant will reposition their hand and roll the suit downward in a controlled fashion, making sure to avoid contaminating your scrub suit. Pull it off your body, one leg at a time and dispose immediately. Disinfect again your inner gloves. Removal of the boot covers. Sit down in a clean chair. Be careful not to touch one leg over the other. Remove boot cover, one leg at a time. Grasp the outside of your boot cover and dispose immediately. Disinfect again your inner gloves. Removal of the inner gloves. Do it slowly to avoid tear in the gloves or contamination of your bare skin. Avoid touching your face. Perform hand hygiene after with alcohol-based hand rub. Put on a fresh pair of gloves. Removal of N95 respirator. Next, you will be removing your N95 respirator. It is important that you avoid touching the front of your respirator. Hold the strap and over the head, starting with the lower strap. Dispose it immediately. Disinfect your shoes. Remove your inner gloves. Avoid touching your face. Perform hand hygiene. Inspect your body with any contamination and exit the doffing area. It is important to look for the nearest shower area to wash your body and change your scrub suit before leaving your workplace.